Welcome to another episode of Can Kyle Martin Do Your Job? And you can tell I'm at the Marshalltown police station. And today I am going to be in, parking enforcement. I'm going to be a parking enforcement officer. So I am going to be marking tires, making sure everybody is only parking for 3 hours in the designated spots, and possibly writing tickets. So I'm excited about this. We're going to find out if I can do the job. So tune in.
This is a camera just in case somebody yells at us, we can record it.
Really?
If something happens. And then you can hook that on the strap.
Okay. And so how do you activate it? Does it just...
The button on the top.
And you just push that if somebody's yelling at you?
Yep. Just in case,
Just
you never
in
know.
case.
And if I usually have to tow a vehicle, I'll turn it on too, just in case.
Just in case.
That way it's recorded.
It's all good.
Yes. And there's a clip on that. You can put it on your strap there if you wanted, on your bag.
Yeah.
Like that? Is that kind of what you do?
Yep.
Okay.
And then your radio, do not push the red button. That clears everything and tells them there's an emergency. So don't push the red button. So I usually hook that on my belt.
My goodness, you've got a lot of... You have a lot of stuff, Sarah.
I do.
My goodness.
And then
I might want to cinch my belt up a little bit so it doesn't
you
pull.
can take this piece and put it up on, it fits good on the, there you go, clip, and then it fits good up on that. You might want to bring it down away from your neck though.
So you clip it on the inside or out?
No, I clip it on the strap here.
Oh, I gotcha.
The pad part.
Okay. So like up like, but
Like
you,
on the
like here?
Velcro.
The Velcro.
The Velcro clip, so it sits in there good.
Okay.
And it's not pushing up against
Got it.
All right.
Okay, so already we've had a wardrobe malfunction.
And then this is the computer that I use for work, and it has my parking stuff on it. So we'll need that if we write a ticket. And your stick.
423.
You ready?
Yeah, I hope so. I feel a little overdressed.
All right.
I'm going to return to 10 South 7th Avenue, State Craig Howell. He's claiming that
All right,
he
and we'll
does
start
not
this
talk to
way.
Jeff at all.
Okay.
And our first vehicle is a delivery vehicle, so I don't mark them, because if I marked all the post office vehicles and all the UPS, I'd be marking all kinds of vehicles
Right,
that just moved 2
right.
minutes later. And I count, like this is spot 1, spot 2, spot 3. That way I mark the tire with the number of the spots in, so if they move once, one spot, then I don't write them a ticket and they didn't know. Or I didn't know they had moved. So like your van here is going to be number 5.
Number 5 counting from where?
From the first spot where the parking,
Oh.
where the mail truck is.
1, 2, 3.
So this is 5 and 6, and I have these pretty much memorized. How
Yeah,
many
you
spots.
must.
So that tire needs a 5 on it with your chalk stick
Okay,
there.
does it matter-
On the tread. Don't do the side because then it won't come off when they
Okay,
drive
so you do
away.
a 5?
A 5.
She thinks she does. All right.
It takes a little bit to learn how to write on a tire with the chalk stick.
That doesn't even look like a 5.
And then your car here is going to be number 6.
Okay, number 6. Now how do you get it on the tread when it's so
if you
far
go
up?
further back on the tire,
Yeah?
it makes it a little easier.
Okay. Do you ever have to get like way down?
No. It's the first time I've seen anybody kneel doing it.
See? Okay.
Once you figure it out, the curve in the end makes it easier. We do have a straight one at the PD too, but I decided I like the one with the curve on it better.
Okay.
All right, now we gotta watch for vehicles
Okay,
for sure.
be real careful here.
Pedestrians have the right of way is what the law says, but I don't trust everybody.
Number 1. So how often do you make the rounds?
I go 3 times a day. The parking is 3 hours, so I usually go out. I try to go out between 3 hours, 7 minutes, 3 hours, 10 minutes. And that way I'm not right on 3 minutes in case I get a little faster.
Yeah.
So I have a little leeway. All right, so you have a mark here.
Yeah.
So you have a number 2. So that means this vehicle needs a ticket.
Ooh.
All right. So
Right in front of the courthouse. Oh no.
They don't have anything, because occasionally they'll have some pass from the courthouse.
Right.
Because the lawyers and stuff. But,
Yeah.
all right, let me log into my computer here.
I think I just marked my hat, Sarah.
I marked my leg, my shoe, my pants when it's colder out.
You go home with chalk marks all over you?
Occasionally.
Occasionally,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, it's thinking. And then you want to make sure that your printer is on.
So the printer is here.
The printer
So you can print the ticket out right here?
Yep.
Okay.
And the envelopes are in it too.
Oh my goodness. So this may seem like an obvious question. Do you get people that run out like right while you're doing it and go, please, 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 no, no, no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what do I have to do?
I don't even bother to write it, because I write enough tickets as it is, rather than have them stand there, wait, give them a ticket, risk getting yelled at.
Yeah.
If they catch me while I'm writing it, I just let them go.
You're very sweet. I don't think I'm going to do that if they come out right now. They're getting it, Sarah.
That's your problem.
That's right. Yeah, well.
All right, so we will take a picture here of this car.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
The mark on the car.
Okay.
All right, so then if you can.
There's so many things, Sarah. How do you do?
It takes some getting used to of how the computer sits and stuff.
All right, so do you take it off ever? And
I think you have it on a different, because I usually have my bag on my left side.
Yeah.
My hip. And
Okay.
then that's on my right side, so it
got
pulls
it.
up. But that works.
Okay, so here we are.
All right. So it's just a touch screen and there you go. All right, so now you need to come back and get your plate. Ooh, it's an out-of-state plate. Hold that for you.
Well, they're from Texas, so obviously we're writing them a ticket.
There's a sign. There's the proper signage.
Okay, so
Right.
it's all touch screen?
Yep, it's touch screen. So your license plate, and then put in your.
Where do I hit? Oh, it's down here.
Yep.
HWD, and then 6777.
All right, now you'll need to change your state, because it automatically populates to Iowa for me. Unless
Right.
we have something different, I don't have to worry about the state.
It doesn't give you a list of states?
You can, yep. You press the,
Oh, there we go. Okay.
or you can type in TX and it'll pop.
Well, yeah, that's what
It's a little easier, in my opinion, to do that than
that's
to
what
press those buttons.
You know what? That's what I'm going to do. We're just going to do TX.
Yep. So if you just,
Hold on. Can I just repopulate it, or do I have to?
it's a little easier if you turn it. That makes it a little bigger. There we go. Let's see. What do we got going here? There we go. And then TX. And then ticket type is, this is an overtime downtown ticket. So you have to put in OTD, because it populates up to what is built into the program. Oh, you missed the O.
No, I did. I missed O. This is like, Sarah, it's not recognizing me. It only wants thing. OT.
You're not, are you pressing, you're not touching it with that finger, are you?
Sarah,
I'm wondering if that's, there you press those.
Sarah, I think we're going to be here all day. We got to hurry before these people from Texas come
They're
out.
gonna come out and yell at you. All right, now silver is the color of the car, obviously. So you're already on color. I've already got you on color. You just have to. All right, and it auto populates that, and then you come over and press vehicle, and it's a Nissan. So if you start NI, it should come up. There you go. And then vehicle model. It's an Altima. After a couple years of this, you're pretty good at recognizing vehicles. And then vehicle style, it's a four-door car. So if you put in 4D, it populates that.
Oh,
Oh, yep, you were right.
I was right.
Over on that side. All right, and location number 1 is what number of block we're in. So we're in 10.
How long have you been doing this?
4 years.
And you know all this, like just.
I envy the officers because they know where all the streets in the entire town are. Now you're east, so it's east for the block, and the street is Main, Main Street. And I come up here and I mark, we do have a picture of this vehicle. And I update the ticket so it saves all that information. I hit print. I double check and make sure that my plate matches the plate I just wrote. Print. Okay. Close our print preview. All right, now in your bag, we've got there's an envelope.
Got it.
To put it in.
Boy, if you get an orange envelope, that's not good.
There's your ticket. No, they used to be pink, but the printer quit printing pink.
Yeah.
All right, and then to help City Hall out so they know what ticket it goes to in case they didn't put that in there.
Yeah.
We put the ticket number on the outside. So this ticket number, I put D62264. Now I put the ticket in the envelope, and it goes on the windshield under the wipers on the driver's side.
On the driver's side.
On the driver's side.
Okay. All right. So here. I feel kind of bad doing this.
You get over it after
you do. After you've been yelled at a few hundred times.
Now, you want to watch and make sure you don't get backed into. So you might be better off to go around that side.
I'll go this way.
Got to keep an eye on the vehicles moving.
Got it.
And here's your stick back.
This is a very rough and tumble job.
I've yet to be hit, so I'm excited about that. 4 years in and nobody's hit me yet. So now you're still at number 2.
Okay, at number 2.
So 3 just drove away. So that vehicle is number 4 to start back.
So she's good. She got out of here just in time. She probably saw the law and came running down.
So you'll mark that tire with number 4.
Number 4. Here, let me put this a little bit better.
There you go.
So,
yeah, that has all of my work on it.
I know, I didn't want it to slide off my shoulder.
It has a good case, but we don't want it to hit the ground if we don't have to.
So number 4.
Yes.
Well, that is a horrible 4. That is... Well, you're just going to have to decipher that when
If you hit at the end, hold it at the end of the stick, it gives you a little more leeway.
Okay, let's try it again.
And step back this way a little further.
I can't believe I'm getting instructions on how to leave. Sarah,
I'll do the next one and show you.
Let's just erase that from the camera. Let's pretend that didn't even happen.
All right, I'll show you number 5. It's then you can try to follow how I do it.
Yeah.
All right, so I take my chalk stick.
Yeah.
And if you come back a little further and do it as you're walking, you can do it on the walk too.
Yeah.
So if you go like that, it gives you a little more.
That's 5?
You're not forcing it as much. Yep,
5.
6.
7, 8.
So your gray car is 8.
Got it.
And that way if they...
Oh no! 1 Adam 12, see the man. I hope it's okay, Sarah.
You don't want to know how much those things cost.
Really?
Oh my gosh. Like
it's still working. I heard 416. Okay, so this is what, 8?
Oh, I think they just...
What'd they say?
454.
Yeah. 454 is an accidental mic check. Okay.
So this is what, 8?
That is 8, yep. You must have hit the side button when you dropped her.
All right. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
454, I'm okay.
Just make sure you tell them when you go down there and you apologize. We could put it in your pocket. Your pocket might be big enough too.
Here, Sarah, you're going to have to hold some of this. I saw the guys that we gave tickets to. Ticket to. He just came back.
Sometimes, you know, unless they catch me, I just keep walking.
You just keep walking?
But if they catch me, then we'll talk about it. But if that'll drop in your pocket, I usually use the rubber band to put her on the back. That's why the rubber band's on it.
You're going to have to hold that too, Sarah. Siri, what are you doing later? You don't have a lot to do today, do you? We could be here for a whole...
We're gonna make it a whole block at this segment. Usually it takes an hour. Today it's gonna take 3. I can carry the radio too.
Okay, yeah, why don't you do that? Yeah.
Just get one less thing on you. Park in yellow.
Can't park in yellow.
Can't park in yellow, and you can't park over the white lines.
See, I would have known that if I did better at driver's ed.
You would be amazed at how many people don't realize that's what yellow means.
Okay, so this
Or
is...
that you can get a ticket for parking over the line.
Or near a fire hydrant.
5 feet of within a fire hydrant is a ticket too. So.
Gotcha.
And definitely don't park in a handicap spot if you don't have a handicap tag. That's $200. The rest of these are just $15.
Got it.
But the handicap gets expensive.
So if, like that guy from Texas that I gave a ticket to, he can just come to the courthouse or come to the police station and pay it?
The city hall actually takes the payments. But there is a box on the wall in the police station they can drop them into if they have the proper change or and just need to drop it off. But if they need to pay with a card or make change or have questions about it, they can go to city hall because they're the ones that handle all the payments.
Do people ever dispute their tickets?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you have to go to court then?
I haven't yet. They have the ability to. No one's ever followed up that much with it. They usually come in and want to talk me out of keeping the ticket on them, or they want to talk to somebody higher than me.
Right.
But typically what we do is if they don't like my answer, they go ahead and have the ticket, then just pay it. I think that was Steve. But I have not had to go to court yet. We had one I thought I was going to, but then she ended up
over
paying
$15 ticket?
Yes.
Really?
I had one of our lieutenants tell me that he has had people get mad at him more than anything over parking tickets. He said, he's arrested somebody for murder, and they've been a lot more okay with it than some of the parking tickets.
Seriously?
So, yeah.
All over a $15
and so I keep I keep track of what time I'm at the same spots every day. I keep this has got all the times in it of where I've been, what day, which I have 4 different ways I do my route. That way I can prove, and we took a picture.
Right.
I take a picture of all my tickets. I keep track of my time. That way I can say, yes, I for sure am in the right. And this is why you got a ticket.
Okay, before we get out of this nice shady area and continue exercising, was this something you wanted to do? I mean, how did you laugh, I'm guessing no, but how did you get into this?
My mom saw the ad in the paper, and I was at a job, but I needed a different job at the time. I actually have 3 years of school, 1 year of equine management, so horse training school.
Well,
and
I could see how that would just be a perfect,
yeah.
that parlays right into what you're doing right now.
We keep joking about we need to do mounting.
Exactly. Yeah, sure.
Take my horse
so that's how you...
I just applied for it. I'm fairly organized, and I like organizing, so the records part of that comes into, I like a little bit of control too.
Yeah.
So this ended up being just as much fun for me though too. It's like a giant game of really slow tag.
You're tagging cars.
So no, I do it briefly in like middle school, have a brief moment of thought I was going to be an officer, but now that I know the officers and know some of the stuff they deal with, I envy them, and I think they're great people, and I do not want to join them in
there you go,
being an officer most days.
Very good. Okay, we're in the comm center. Dan, what exactly are you doing? I mean, what am I observing right now?
Right now we're just kind of waiting.
So you take calls from all the officers? And
we take calls from officers, deputies, fire departments, first responders, outside agencies, everything.
So like 911 calls would come in here, and you would dispatch whatever the service is that's needed on a busy day. I mean, I know there's more than obviously you in here, so you're dealing with multiple calls all at the same time.
Yeah. 445. 1413. 445.
We don't have any missing white SUVs, do we? Like an Escalator or Tahoe size?
Stand by, I'll check. $445, it doesn't appear that we have any. I don't know.
Copy it. Don't remember any either, but just checking.
The last light colored SUV was recovered same day it was reported.
Check.
Maybe.
I can't find the one that says name of police at house.
What'd he say?
Can't find the one that says. What name are you looking for?
Can you hear everything okay?
Luis Ramirez.
Louise Ramirez.
6 or 7, 160 pounds. Hispanic male in his 20s. He also runs Jesse Cenaceros.
You need a spelling on that one?
Maybe. Yes.
CENISEROS or CENIC. I don't know. It's one of the two. You want a number instead?
Yeah.
It's through California.
Okay.
Oh, there's one from Iowa. 600 Adam Henry 4109. There's nothing on them other than no contact order from 2013.
So down here, Dan, it sounds like you have your own language. You guys, I mean, the police jargon. I'm sure there's a way to speak.
Yeah, there is. We use phonetic alphabet when they're spelling stuff out, and I just gave her his driver's license number because his name's kind of hard to spell,
Right.
and a lot of times they butcher them.
Right.
Don't put that in there.
Well,
We butcher a lot of stuff.
yeah. I mean, you have to sometimes spell stuff out phonetically.
Right.
There's no doubt about that.
And we have a lot of military guys, so they kind of, once in a while, they'll switch to the military phonetic alphabet, which is different, and it throws
I'm not sure.
non-military people off.
But if you know,
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. I have to apologize to you on behalf of Sarah. I dropped her walkie-talkie when I was writing tickets. So she said to apologize to you. There was no distress other than me dropping the walkie-talkie. So,
And her yelling, no!
yeah, she goes, I go, oh, it fell off.
That's just coming in.
Okay, it fell off my belt. And I said, oh, no, I hope that wasn't expensive. And she's like, oh, like that. So it still works. So that's the good news. So the comm center is down in the basement. When the new facility is built, do you have any idea the lay of the land where they're going to put you?
We're going to be somewhere where we have windows that we can see outside.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
I bet.
Might have to start wearing sunglasses.
Well, how long have you been doing this?
All in all, about 15 years. I took a couple of breaks a while ago, but this time I've been here 6 years.
Okay.
So,
You seem kind of low key. I mean, I would think this would be a very stressful job. Maybe that's why you have the lights down low. And I understand there are a lot of screens in here that you need to see. But this would seem, I mean, when you're dealing with emergency situations, you stress you out a little bit?
sometimes it does. I gotta check that.
Okay.
That was nothing. I'll clear it out. Communications, Dan. Yeah, well, let him know he's here. Yep, thanks, bye. 423.
Communications, Tammy.
Craig Howell's in the lobby to talk to you.
Yeah. Yep, anytime now or
I think it would be safe to say I could probably not do this job.
It takes time. It takes a little bit of
I
time.
mean, there are so many screens in here. You're juggling an awful lot, and you're in contact with every officer that's currently out patrolling. And
Right here is everybody we have working. This screen up here. And then those two.
and do they check in with you regularly just to let you know, hey, I'm doing this, I'm grabbing lunch?
Yeah, they'll let us know if they go to lunch, or sometimes they'll let us know when they go do a business check or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're pretty much 423. 1419. But yeah, they tell us pretty much where they're at all the time. When they come on, well, the city officers are all these that start with 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's State Center, and everything with 64 is the deputies, and then our fire department.
Mm-hmm.
And the deputies and the State Center guy, when they all go on duty, they let us know. When they go off duty, they let us know. Fire department's always on duty.
So they're always going to have names up there.
Yep. I don't know why engine 9's up there. But, and then it shows us this is our calls, our call screen right here. This is the guys that are actually doing something. That deputy transported somebody back from a different county, and that's Officer Siemens, who's in the lobby right now. These are our active calls that we have going on, and who's assigned to them. If there was nobody assigned to them right here, it'd say waiting. And then the green means they're all okay to call. Yellow means he can't be called because he's busy, and these two are busy. 351.
126,
Then we have to log everything. And since we got here at 7 o'clock, let's see how many calls we've taken since 7. Let's see, 478. So we've taken maybe 30 or 40 calls. 511. I can't do the math.
No, it's hard. So all 911 calls in the county they're routed through here.
Yep.
Oh.
And anywhere around a tower, like we have a tower on the county line over in LeGrand, and I think there's a tower north in the county, and there's one out west. If it's Tama, we get a lot of cell phone calls from Tama County because it bounces off of that tower, and then we have to transfer them to Tama County. And right before he came here, we had one transferred over to us that I had to transfer back. But yeah, and usually the newer cell phones will show you exactly where they're calling from or within an area of where they're at. Like I don't have any that popped up anywhere, but it'll show like where on the map the general area is, and then if we go here, we can look at the call, and then if we don't know where Walmart's at, it'll pop up right where it's at. So it's pretty.
So GPS is really comes into play here.
Yep.
I've only had to call. True confession, Dan. Full disclosure here. I've only had to call 911 one time. It was on my way to work. Highway 146 south of LeGrand, driving in because I come to work very, very early in the morning to do my radio program. There were 2 horses on the road. In the, and, I mean, that's probably just a normal day for you.
We don't get a lot of animals on the road, 351, but we have an extensive list.
Hearing that female in-house and see if there's any males associated with her.
Copy. Right, let's see here. No, that's not the right one. Yeah, that was the right one.
Horses on road.
Mm-hmm.
You actually have a log of it.
Yeah.
Good.
We have horses, goats.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That was the only time I've ever called 911, and the dispatcher here, she asked me to stay on the road in the general area to make sure nobody else, I didn't hit the horse, but wanted me to make sure that, you know, I was there in case somebody came upon the horse. And we just had a nice little conversation, her and I, and we giggled. We thought it was funny, and eventually the horses ran back to where they were supposed to be. So, but fun. Do you find yourself talking in a whisper?
No, not really. Sometimes I do.
I find myself talking like I'm in a library or church or something.
Oh, we're pretty reserved right now. Yeah.
Are you?
There's witnesses.
There are, yeah. Yeah. Well, we won't take up too much of your time. Oh,
Communications, Dan. Yeah. What's the name? Hang on. No, it usually helps if I put the right birthday in there.
This Ramirez?
yes, please.
Okay, so
He looks close.
there's this guy. He's 22nd, 28, and 19.
Oh, we're outside the radius. He's wanted out of Iowa City, but I think, wait, we're not outside the radius, are we?
Communications.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was trying to do the math. Yep, thanks.
Okay.
Bye. Communications, Dan. Hello?
Okay. Who did you make the report with?
What's your name? He's tied up right now. Have him give you a call. What's your name?
Okay.
What's your last name? And your phone number.
Okay, hold on just a moment, okay?
Yep. Okay, I'll give him the message.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Casey, Wow. Well, you look like you're really busy, so we're going to let you go. I want to thank Sarah and Dan for letting me come down and you know, watch and observe and do their jobs. I think it's safe to say, yet again, it's probably another job I could not do.
Oh, you could do it with the right amount of training.
Really?
Yeah, anybody can do it.
Anybody?
You send that,
There you go. All right. It's another episode of Can Kyle Martin Do Your Job? Thanks for watching.